Step back in time and imagine yourself in front of a flickering television screen late in the evening as a cascade of retro commercials fills the airwaves. The jingles are catchy, the colors are bold, and the promises, well, they are nothing short of magical. Advertising in the 80s and 90s was a vibrant tapestry woven with optimism, creativity, and sometimes more than a little exaggeration. Let's start with the unmistakable style of those decades. Commercials from the 80s often burst with neon palettes and energetic graphics, reflecting the era's fascination with innovation and futuristic technology. Think of the classic computer ads, where families gathered around bulky monitors, marveling at floppy disks and revolutionary home computing. The narrators spoke with enthusiasm, inviting viewers to imagine a future where technology would make life easier and more fun. Fast forward to today, and our devices are sleeker, more powerful, and seamlessly integrated into daily life. Modern advertising rarely needs to explain what a computer is. Instead, it focuses on features like connectivity, speed, and design. Food and beverage commercials from those decades are equally iconic. Who could forget the memorable catchphrases, "Where's the beef?" Or the playful cereal mascots that danced across Saturday morning cartoons? Sugary snacks were often presented as essential parts of childhood, with animated characters leading the charge. Today, we see a shift toward health-conscious messaging, ingredient transparency, and responsible marketing to children. Products have evolved to include options for every dietary need, and advertising now highlights real fruit, whole grains, and vitamins, sometimes at the expense of the whimsical mascots of yesteryear. Automobile commercials were a different breed in the 80s and 90s. They celebrated speed, power, and status, showing shiny sedans and rugged SUVs tackling winding mountain roads. The focus was on performance and style, with dramatic music and sweeping landscape shots. In contrast, today's car ads emphasize safety features, fuel efficiency, and environmental responsibility. Hybrid engines, electric vehicles, and advanced driver assistance systems take center stage, reflecting society's growing concern for sustainability and technology. Let's not forget the fashion and personal care industry. Retro commercials for jeans, sneakers, or shampoo were often bold and unapologetic. Denim brands showcased rebellious youth jumping fences and dancing in the rain, while hair care ads promised volume and shine beyond belief, sometimes using scientific-sounding jargon that didn't always hold up under scrutiny. Today, the conversation has shifted toward inclusivity and authenticity. Brands are more likely to feature diverse models and celebrate natural beauty, emphasizing self-care and confidence rather than unattainable perfection. The pacing of retro commercials is another striking difference. Many ads lingered over product shots with lingering close-ups and dramatic pauses. There was a sense of storytelling, sometimes bordering on the theatrical. Compare that to the rapid-fire editing and punchy sound bites we see now. Modern audiences are accustomed to consuming content quickly, so advertising has adapted to hold attention in just a few seconds, often on smartphones, not televisions. Looking back, it's fascinating to see how the products themselves have evolved. Instant cameras gave way to smartphones, cassette players became streaming apps, and boxed mac and cheese now shares shelf space with gluten-free and vegan alternatives. The way we shop, eat, play, and connect has transformed, and advertising has mirrored those changes every step of the way. Retro commercials remind us of a time when marketing was more about dreams than data. Today, advertisers have access to vast amounts of information about consumer behavior, allowing for targeted and personalized campaigns. But even as the medium changes, the goal remains the same: capturing attention, sparking imagination, and connecting people with products that make life a little brighter. So, as we react to these vintage ads, we're not just laughing at outdated fashions or nostalgic jingles. We're witnessing the evolution of culture, technology, and creativity. And who knows, the commercials we see today may well become tomorrow's treasured relics, telling a new story about the world we live in.